So I was banging the table yesterday about how many awesome stories there are in this World Series specifically. I mean, not to take anything from the Diamondbacks, but specifically from the Rangers. This guy is one of those stories. He only got called up 2 months ago. Then he hit 5 home runs in September and had a hit in every single game in the postseason. You saw him making great catches. You saw him getting big hits. Evan Carter of your Texas Rangers joins us on the Rich Eisen Show. Evan, what have the last 36 hours been like, man?
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. I mean, this is an unbelievable experience. It's not really set in yet, I guess. I mean, it's just this has been great. I mean, I'm super thankful for it.
Super thankful. How about the last 2 months? I mean, 36 hours. Yeah, you won, you partied, you had a good time. You got a parade coming up in a little bit. You get called up the beginning of September, Evan, like a week after your 21st birthday. And then just perspective here. You get called up on the 8th. NFL fans, think about this. That's week one, Friday of week one. You hit your first home run the night Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles on September 11th. So your home run probably got lost in the sports headlines. And then 2 months later, dude, we're sitting here. Could you have ever imagined this ride?
Yeah, I mean, gosh, the minor leagues feels like years ago at this point. I mean, it's flown by though. I mean, gosh, this is the longest I've ever played baseball before, though. But I mean, this is the dream of everybody, and this is where you want to be at. So yeah, this is unreal.
Were you a Creed fan in the minor leagues?
You know, I had heard of them. I've heard the famous songs, but it wasn't something that I was listening to all the time. No.
Tell the truth. The first time you're on the bus or in the clubhouse and you heard Creed, did you go, "What the heck is this"?
You know, I was like. I was kind of caught off guard that they were jamming so hard to it. I was like, okay, well, you know, I mean, this is what it's about. I'm fine with that. I like old music, but yeah, no, it's been fun.
You seem like an old soul. What is old music to you? Because we're all like my age. My age starts with a 4. Just, you know, I'll pull the curtain back on that. Yeah. Like, what is old music to you, Evan?
Yeah, so I always grew up listening to like 80s music and stuff. So that's kind of what I would consider old for me. 70s and 80s, like classic rock and stuff. I really like that.
Okay. So classic rock, that's an old soul. We're going to clap for that.
Man, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I graduated high school. Let's do the math in, wow, I'm forgetting now. In 92? Okay, so the beginning of high school, maybe, going back to the 80s. Evan, this is just like ridiculous. You're about to go out there on a parade. As I said, you only were legal to drink 2 months ago. I read something how your teammates were giving you grief, how you still have a vertical driver's license. So, like, what's this parade going to be like for you?
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I haven't had time to get a new license at home in Tennessee, so I still do have the vertical one. No car here though, so it's not like I got to use the license or anything. But no, I mean this is gonna be great. You know, I'm gonna get to go out there and see all the great fans that, you know, supported us along the way. It's going to be a great time.
You said no car because you and your wife are living in a hotel nearby. You guys, not being 25 years old, can still not rent a car. So you're going back and forth to the ballpark, walk it every day, which is great. Walking the same parade route that you guys are going to be on. Yeah. Who is the guy that we need to be careful for? Because parades can get out of hand, and I assume someone's going to have a mic at one point, and someone's going to have a bottle of champagne or a beer or 5. Who's the guy that we got to be careful for when they get handed the mic this afternoon if we're sitting on the beep button?
I think that Nate Lowe is always somebody that finds the mic. He has in spring training. You know, he gave us a little toast the other night after the win at the hotel. He's somebody that I would say finds a mic today.
Okay, how about Adolis?
I hope he does, man. I want to hear him say something. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think we all do as well. What was that night like? You said the toast. Obviously, we saw Bochy's speech in the locker room and the clubhouse. He was kind of chill, but then it got out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, that's an incredible, exciting moment for everybody. So everybody, you know, you're fired up. You know, you've got all the everything's kind of at your disposal in there. You can just grab whatever and start going to town with it. But we once everything was done at the field, we had just we went back to the hotel and they kind of had a little area blocked off for us, and that's where he gave us our Nate Lowe gave us the toast there, I guess. So everybody was just hanging out for a couple hours after that.
Evan, is that toast repeatable?
Yeah, it was fine. I don't remember the exact words. It was actually really good. It was a great one. He cracks me up because he's always the one on the mic saying something.
So you grew up, Evan Carter, in Tennessee. I'm assuming maybe with WTBS. Were you a Braves fan as a kid?
Yeah, so it was either the Braves or the Yankees on TV where I'm at. So we were always watching the Braves.
Okay. Did you at any point when you guys made the postseason, you guys got in the last weekend, did you envision a world in which you're facing the Braves in the World Series?
Yeah, they were definitely I guess they were the favorites, especially on the other side. And listen, they had an unbelievable year, and they had one of the best records. And yeah, that was definitely a possibility in my head, thinking that we might end up facing them, and that's going to be really cool because everybody from home, that's not too far of a drive to get to see a bunch of people from home. But yeah, that was definitely a possibility.
Evan, you ever been to Cooperstown?
Oh yeah, I've been to Cooperstown.
All right. Your gloves are going there. You hear that?
That's what, I talked to the guy after the game. That's what he said. That's super cool.
So your gloves are going there. A whole bunch of your teammates' gear is going there. Bruce Bochy's hat is going there as well. You're laughing for those who don't know. Bruce Bochy's got the biggest head, I believe, in baseball history. Did you know that, Evan?
Oh, I would believe it. Yeah.
How big is his? Do you know how big his hat is?
I know it starts with an 8.
It does begin with an 8. So there are
maybe is it 8 1/4? I'm not sure.
It's supposedly 8 1/4, but Ken Rosenthal once reported that it was actually 8 1/2.
Oh my gosh. That's all the baseball knowledge. That's what he's got. He's bringing to the table.
That's a good answer. There's a way to respect your elders, Evan. It's all the baseball knowledge that he has. There's an old story that, when he was in the Bay Area and was with the Giants, that he showed up at a 49ers thing, and I guess the Niners wanted to give him a hat, and they didn't have a hat that could possibly fit his head. Well,
that's awesome.
So your gloves and Bruce Bochy's hat are going to Cooperstown, and you are getting on a float for a parade. Evan, it's been quite a run. I hope you find some time and some place to go quiet and enjoy a little vacation. You deserve it, man. Congratulations.
For sure. Thank you. I appreciate you all.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.